Hey, guess who's back in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? And now that he's finally here, we can test him against some of the new, more powerful units in the game. Is Saitama stronger than the Dark Peasant? Is Saitama stronger than the Super Peasant? Will he beat everything in one punch, or will he be defeated? Let's find out. Now, this is the beta version of Stalingrad 5, and Stalingrad 5 is usually actually Stalingrad series period, are usually some of the better mods in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and this is an early version of what is going to be called General Grievous, and I'm hoping that one day these become lightsabers. He's covered in body armor robot parts and he looks like General Grievous, but for now let's see if he has any functionality as he goes up and fights these clubbers, including poor little baby clubber. Hey little guy, how are you today? Hopefully you're doing good. General Grievous, let's see how this works. And the swords don't flail as much. I mean, they work. Clearly they work very, very well. I wanted to see the arms come up and then come down and stab on things. Also included in Stalingrad 5 are these Reaver units, which seems like, oh my god, the riding bears, dude. The Reavers are going in on General Grievous, and the bears have a little bit of an awkward way of running. But then again, this is Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and as we know, they're the most accurate battle simulators possible. General Grievous is actually dealing with both bears and these really cool axe balls. Actually, I've never seen those axe balls before. Very nice. Oh, Grievous is dealing with the Reavers, but no, the Reavers actually managed to defeat General Grievous, or what will one day be, General Grievous. Okay, I found even more bears. These guys are called bear jockeys, and this bear jockey seems to have a little bit of a problem as his leg is going through his shoulder. That's how you're supposed to do it. Let's watch the bear jockeys fight these other bear units. I think these ones better because they're covered in battle armor, and the armor just looks sick. I mean, look at the spikes on this guy's shoulders and head. Fantastic. And also, I love the mustache. Look at the mustache on these units' face. Fantastic. Just beautiful. And they seem to fight fairly well. The bears, why are the bears always the first ones to die? In all mounted combat, the mounts, they're always the first ones to go. I feel bad for the bears. I just want to hug him. I just want to cuddle this poor little guy. But he's dead, and that's really awkward. What are we staring at here? Oh, wait, what? This bear, the one with the busted leg is still on, though he's dead. And that guy did a 360 spin. What is up? Well, this is the Stalingrad 5 Thor, who's supposed to be different than the standard Thor, and he's looking, wow, okay, he's actually kind of cool looking. Very, very lightninged out. Let's see what he can do versus these bear units. Throws Mjolnir, who traveled amongst the units, and they took a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy, even more damage up close and personal. Giant lightning strike. I want to see a humongous lightning blast come from the sky and slam down on these units. That would be very, very cool. Like that. Like that was fantastic. Okay, new Thor is pretty good. How is he versus the official Thor? Here we go. Stalingrad 5 Thor over here on the right versus the official Thor over here on the left. The official Thor's got the cute little feathery ears, the helmet thing, and then this Thor is gonna look like he's gonna destroy official Thor. Modded Thor throws Mjolnir. Modded Thor gets struck by lightning. Modded Thor tries to strike with lightning, gets knocked down by official Thor. Official Thor seems to have the upper hand. Modded Thor give it a smack. Official Thor with the lightning strike. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell who's winning so far. Ooh, that's a nice smack by official Thor. Nice smack by modded Thor. I'm saying modded versus official. I think on modded as modded strikes down official with a massive lightning strike. This guy is Odin, and Odin's looking pretty crazy. Hey, his crows are there too. I love that helmet. Look how cool that helmet looks on Odin, and it is the Tabs symbol spinning on a shield. That is a very, very cool. Oh, he's throwing a spear. Hello, where are you going? Not bad. Oh, and then ice arrows come from the back. Very cool. Are those ice arrows? No, they're additional versions of his, and he sends out his crows, because Odin's supposed to have crows if lore reminds me, if I remember correctly. So far, this unit is very well made. Very, very cool. I love how he looks. I love all the lore aspects to it. I love how the crows just spawn on his head, and then he sends them out. And the spear is cool. Yeah, Odin's sweet. And then their shield, the spinning shield. That's just such a cool touch. What's this? unit. It's called the Kraken, and oh no, a game's broken. I can't do anything. I wanted to zoom in, but the game's broken, guys. This seems to be a work in progress base model for what a tentacled Kraken could look like. I gotta restart my game. It's so broken right now. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, hold on. Before we get to Saitama, who is this new Dark Peasant? Oh my goodness, what are you? Look at this guy. This is like the Dark Peasant meets his Princess Frankenstein, or the Bride of Frankenstein. I love the dark aura all around the Dark Peasant. That's very cool. The Super Dark Peasant, the Mega Dark Peasant, Stalingrad 5's modded Dark Peasant. Okay, let's just take the modded Dark Peasant and we'll throw a bunch of useless clubbers at it because I want to see what this thing's going to do. It sends out the hands. I like that there's this trail of darkness following the hands. That's a really cool touch. It helps you to see what happens to the units as they get slammed into the ground. Let's get rid of these ones and then toss in some mammoths, shall we? So a whole bunch of mammoths, and they're being smashed with the lightning, the blast, and then all of a sudden the hands are moving them around. They're slapping them around, showing them what's what, showing them the business. And the Super Dark Peasant continues to slaughter all these units that I try to summon. What about a bunch of Reapers nice and close? I'm just gonna summon a whole boatload of Reapers. Super close to this Super Dark Peasant. Okay, I see you, Super Dark Peasant. I see you. That's a little disgusting. Now, before we move on to the Saitama, I know you want to know who wins the Dark Peasant versus the Dark Peasant. This is the official Dark Peasant versus the modded Stalingrad 5 Super Mega Awesome Dark Peasant. Who's going to win? The hands go out, they slam each other down, and blue victory defeated red. Blue victory, that means the regular Dark Peasant won. So the red and the blue, they're fighting. Okay, this is a real fight. Again, guys, the official Dark Peasant defeated the Super Dark Peasant twice now. Modded Dark Peasant versus the Super Peasant. Yeah, that was over quick. The Super Dark Peasant is nowhere near as good as the official ones, which now leads us to the whole purpose of this video, Saitama. One Punch Man himself casually walking, kind of like he's looking down at his toes like he's afraid of falling over. So, okay, 1 step, 2 step, left foot, right foot, walk very careful. He just punched every single one of those clubbers in like one smack. Like 7 clubbers, 8, 9, 10. And now he can't seem to beat this clubber. Are you taking the day off? What are you doing there, Saitama? Okay. So that was pretty obvious. How about new Thor? How about this version of Thor? Smacked on Saitama through Mjolnir. Here comes a lightning strike. Boom. Saitama's in tight. 1 punch. Which is what we expected. What we hoped for. 1 punch on the new Thor. What about Saitama versus the new Odin? Deflected the spear. And I like how the spear, whenever where it hits, it actually activates. Punches the crows, deflects the spear, which deflects all the spears, punches the shield. I like how Odin's shield, this god-made shield, was able to block a punch from Saitama. But as soon as Saitama got to the body, to the torso, it was over. Okay, Saitama, time to face an army of what these things are. These General Grievous's multiple arms. And oh my god. You know, Saitama's usually in the past had like big explosive punches. This one doesn't have a big explosive punch. It just has a god tier punch. So we know that the new Dark Peasant is weaker than the old one. So we're gonna use Saitama to fight the new Dark Peasant. I'm gonna give Dark Peasant plenty of opportunity to shoot at Saitama as he deflects everything. The hand did grab Saitama, slam him to the ground. Saitama took damage. Guys, Saitama is not immortal. In this game, he's capable of taking damage, which some people may like and some people may not agree with. Now, this Saitama might not ever get close enough to the new Dark Peasant, who just shoved Saitama through the ground. Now, can the new One Punch Man actually kill the new Super Dark Peasant when he's up close and personal? Oh, the knockback just killed. So Saitama got thrust over here by the dark hand of God. And again, I don't think he's ever going to get a chance to get close enough, guys. I think this is the end for Saitama. This version of Saitama is too slow. He's not able to close the distance. Saitama, in lore, can move so quickly he seems to teleport. So this Saitama doesn't quite cut it against this super dark peasant, which means this Saitama won't cut it against the real dark peasant, who will just do the same thing, shove him through the ground and finish him off. And I have a funny feeling that the super peasant, since Saitama is no longer immortal, will actually one punch man himself. Crazy anime. I can't even follow it. It's so fast. And yep, in the end, the super peasant was stronger than new Saitama. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you think that the new Saitama needs a bit of a buff? Let me know what you think.